Do you have a center build in NBA 2K25 and you're just tired of watching your teammates get buckets? Well, boy, do I have a video for you right here, because this center build, like I get that it's a small ball center build, but this brother here can ISO and you can fade, and we optimized it just enough to get everything you need and a lot more. But before we get into this video, let me remind you that we are still running this November special for VC, okay? So if you want to join in on the fun and get you 90K VC for the free ski, yeah, the low, I got you, okay? All you got to do is smash a like on this video and then also comment down below small ball. That's all you got to put down there and you're good. You'll be locked in for this free VC giveaway at the end of the month, all right? So now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to create this small ball center build that can ISO, take ankles, fade, all that nonsense, all right? So of course, we're starting with the center position. Now, the height is very tricky because it depends on what you're trying to do. Now, the meta right now that I see is every center that I see at the park with the speed and all that, they're going 6'9" for the height on their center build. This is a good park build. I don't think I would take this to rec, because usually when you go to rec, you start to see more of those traditional 7-footers, 7'1", maybe occasional 7'2", 7'3". So I would not take this build unless you know you're running with a 7-footer. Then that would be completely different, because this build will be able to stretch the floor and pretty much do everything you need it to do. All right. So rec, a no-go if you're playing the 5, but at the park, 2s, 3s, whatever the case may be, this might actually be some heat. Y'all let me know down below if this is one of the best ISO centers you've ever seen. But weight, we're gonna go with 220 pounds for the weight. And then for the wingspan, we are going 6'9", okay? We're going minimum wingspan. Now, the reason why we're doing this, of course, I already kind of spoiled it. We're looking to be able to spot up like nobody else, all right? We want to spot up and be lights out. And then we also want to be able to ISO with cap breakers. So 6'9" is where we're going with for the wingspan. And now it's time to tweak these attributes. So we're gonna start off with our finishing and our dunking ability. So close shot is going to be a 79. 9 times out of 10, I'm not taking too many shots, especially if I'm not a post scorer. I'm not using my close shot at all, especially with only a bronze to silver paint prodigy. Now, if I have it on gold, Hall of Fame, or whatever, then yeah, we're going crazy under the rim and we're going to sit there and just get it, because I mean, those are some of the easiest shots to make sometimes. Driving layup, we're going to go with a 67. We still want to be able to hit a driving layup. We don't want to flub that, especially on a fast break. Driving dunk, yes, we will get dunks, and you know, this build gonna get some clips. Now, an 87 driving dunk is crazy, especially for a center that's going to be ISOing, and I love that. Now, standing dunk, we had to show some love to the standing dunk, so we did go out and get an 85 for our standing dunk, and then we added a little bit of post control on here. I don't think it was necessarily needed, but to have a little bit of post control, of course, to get unpluckable, post up poet, like if you've been playing NBA 2K25, then you know some of the badges that you really want to go for, and those are some of the 2 of the best badges in my opinion. All right. So we all know post scorers are cheese, and this might just be my favorite post scoring badge. It's pretty much post spin technician. And then on top of this, unpluckable, because people will get to reaching when they see a center ISOing another center. That center is going to need help, especially if you're going up against a traditional like 7-footer. He's too slow. Mid-range, we're going with an 89 for the mid-range. This is always going to be our favorite little cheat code to, you know, squeeze out a few extra shooting badges. For the 3-ball, we are going with an 83 for our 3-ball. This is going to just keep you super consistent in this game, all right? Now, with the mid-range being an 89, we are super close to that 92. And cap breakers are literally starter 3. And after playing this game for a while, a lot of you guys have hit starter 3 already. And I'm about to be vet 1, and a lot of you guys are going to get at least the first cap breaker. So that's 5. You finished the season. You got 6 cap breakers to play with right now. All right. So of course, I'll put that on the shooting just to make this a gold Deadeye, a Hall of Fame set shot specialist. And then we're going to be dealing with shifty shooter a little later in this video, but you kind of get the gist. All right, free throw, just in case you do want to bring this build to the rec, we did add a 73 free throw to this build. So yes, you can still play the 4 and you'll be all right. All right, you can still hit 3s, you can still run the fast break, you're good. All right, pass accuracy, we need at least a little bit. We don't need OD pass accuracy. All right, 78 is where we're going with the pass accuracy for this build. For our ball handle, we went with a 77. So cap breakers on this will give us our max, and you only get 3 more. Your ball handling finishes at an 80 pretty much. So 3 cap breakers on here and you'll be isoing. You'll be pretty much able to get all of the dribble moves that you would like to have, especially on a center, which is insane. All right, ball handle 77. Our speed with ball, we had to finesse this high enough to go ahead and get that lightning launch. So we went with that 68 to get that lightning launch on bronze. Now for the defense, our interior defense is going to be an 82. We wanted to be sure that we can get a stop, especially if we get beat out in the perimeter. Perimeter defense is going to always be important because we do want to get in contest when we try to affect a shooter's jumper. All right, so perimeter, we went with a 72. Now, of course, this is only a few cap breakers away, and you'll be able to get all of your perimeter badges on bronze. And that is beautiful because we optimized this just enough. I mean, if you're grinding the game, you're going to get more than just that first wave of cap breakers. I'm almost at my second wave of cap breakers. So I intend to grind this game. If you don't, then this build might be a little different for you. All right. But for me, I'm getting these cap breakers. Perimeter defense, a 72. Our steal is going to be a 42. Our block is going to be a 84. Okay. An 84 for our block. Our offensive rebound is going to be a 71. Our defensive rebound is going to be an 80. And then now it's time to go to our physical. So not bad with the rebounding. It definitely won't get it done at the rec. That's why I said you'll probably need, well, not probably, you will need a 7-footer when it comes to playing the 5 at the rec. But as a 4, being able to also defend the paint and then being able to also, you know, zone up, have a little bit of perimeter defense to get a shot contest, be able to get boards just in case you're going up against 2 centers. This is a really good idea to have for a 4 spot. You know what I'm saying? You can also handle the ball. It's cool. All right. Let me know if I'm wrong though. All right. I might be tripping. I don't know. But speed, we're going to go with a 75 for the speed. Our agility, we're going with a 70. Our strength, we got to have some strength, especially as a center. We went with an 84 strength, which unlocks that Hall of Fame strong handle. And then of course we get box out beast. We got some good stuff to look forward to here. All right. And then the rest is going to go on our vertical, giving us an 80 vertical. So we still get the pogo. We still get posterizer. We still get some really key defensive badges. We still get brick wall. Now keep in mind, oh yeah, and we also get immovable enforcer. Like, this is a beautiful badge. It doesn't matter if it's on silver or, you know, gold, whatever. If you want to play perimeter defense at a really good rate and be high efficiently or efficiency, whatever the case may be. If you want to play defense in the perimeter, you need immovable enforcer. That's pretty much what's going to give you those bumps and those pickup animations. You need this badge. All right. The fact that we got it on silver, beautiful. And then we still got that +1 to our tiers. It doesn't matter if it's a tier 1, tier 2. We can really use those up 1 tier badges, and we're going to use them to the best of our ability, because I mean, with this being a tier 2 badge, we can easily go with immovable enforcer, especially if we're playing, let's say, rec. we'll go with Immovable Enforcer. If we're playing Park, we'll probably either keep it on Immovable Enforcer, or we'll probably put it on Post Lockdown. If we're playing twos, then we're going to go straight for that Post Lockdown. All right, we would need that gold Post Lockdown. But other than that, we have pretty much everything that we could really want here. I mean, we got the vert, we got some rebounding, we got paint patrollers, so we can cause missing or layups to miss in the paint. We can spot up at a very high and very alarming rate, and then on top of that, we can also get a dunk off in the paint. All right, let's look at these takeovers real quick. Now the takeovers there are a few good ones, but if you really want to like spot up and play interior D, then Splash Tower is one that I usually like to go for. If not, say you're just turning into a center that just happens to be a dribble guy, then you might want a little bit of drive and dunk and ball handle. It's up to you. Okay, so look here, when you go to badges, we do get shifty on silver, but with cap breakers, if you're already planning on cap breaking your mid-range to get that set shot specialist on Hall of Fame, then you're already going to be close enough to get that shifty shooter on gold, and all you need is 2 points to your agility. So having a 72 agility, and then already the upgrades that you have for your shooting, you're going to get a gold shifty shooter. So yes, this build is going to be able to fade, and if you use this driver takeover or takeover ability, I mean, you see poster machine amplifies overall dunking ability and making skill dunks easier. I mean, on top of getting extra ball handle, you don't really get any extra speed, but I mean, come on now, ball handling going crazy. You going crazy, my friend. You really going crazy. And then with the additional points to the driving dunk, that actually might be a little dangerous. All right, but other than that, there's only one takeover that really has something to do with your ball handling. If you want more speed around the court just without the ball, then of course you can use this to make it rain, but it'll give you the marksman, it'll give you the marksman takeover, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, there's not too many insane ones, but if you use cap breakers, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be unlocking a few more. But these are some really good ones. I mean, you have a lot to really look forward to when you're using this build, especially if you're trying to ISO at the end of the day. All right, so with all of this being said and done, we have Shades of Anthony Davis. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. And then Miles Turner. Okay, we are pretty much diabolical because we're going to be, one, playing some defense, two, being able to score, and especially from three. And then, I mean, we're everything that we really need to keep up with the meta centers in NBA 2K25. We come out to be a two-way, three-level shot creator, which is beautiful. Okay, beautiful. But if you guys enjoyed this, then let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to enter in to get some free VC, this could be the difference between you creating another build or just getting some drip for your builds that you've already created. It's completely up to you. It's 90,000 free VC. All you got to do, smash a like and comment down below small ball. That's all you got to do, and your entry is there. Okay, it's for you. Will you win though? Hey, you can't win unless you enter. So go ahead, make sure you do those 2 steps, enter in the day. And if you enjoyed this video, then I know you're going to love this next video that's popping up on your screen right here, right now. Click on it, and I will see you guys over in this video.